What's up, Bills Mafia? Day 5 is in the books for the Buffalo Bills training camp, and I got all the highlights for you. But before we get to that, let's get to that intro.
That means that we punched our ticket to go try to win a Super Bowl, and that's it. We got one game at a time, starting at 1 o'clock on Sunday. Love y'all, boys. Love you. Love you. I'll go to war with every single one of you, every game, all right? Love you, 1-7. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Win.
Yeah. Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good, fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say any negative thoughts, I pop off when I hear people say I cannot. I get off to the thought of proving everyone wrong, I won't stop to the top, so you better back off and get lost. I'ma stay loud, stay proud, never running out, never heading south. I'll be spreading out, call it word of mouth, can't put me down, I'll be getting loud. You can have your doubts, not what I'm about, have your fucking clout, it be raining now, I keep making sound, go another round, bitch I'm legend bound, can't stop me now. You don't wanna fuck with me, a slow burn like a disease. Just tell me that I can and I'll show you things that you couldn't believe. Just tell me that I can. 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 It's showtime.
Welcome to the Mafia Sports Report. I am Tommy. Please like, subscribe, hit that notification bell because I always forget to tell you what is up, Bills Mafia. Day 5 is in the books at St. John Fisher. And boy, today got chippy because the pads finally came on. And this is when shit gets real. And by the way, guys, I am sorry I didn't do a video for day 4 of Bills training camp on Sunday. I just had, I had a long day, a lot of things I had to do, and I apologize.
Okay.
But I'm back, all right? Day 5. Listen, I told you, this is when shit gets real. This is when things get serious. This is when the pads come on and players are taking their game to another level. And, yeah, guys, we already had some injuries. Unfortunately, Ty Johnson got popped pretty good and left the game or left camp, did not return. So that was an injury for today. Also, there was some notable injuries from over the weekend. Safety Mike Edwards, he's week to week with a hamstring. Never good. We'll need 2 weeks minimum. So let's say 3. Hamlin and Bishop both trending up, which is good. Bishop got first-team reps today. Wide receiver Chase Claypool is day-to-day. It says for a toe. I heard it was his ankle. Who knows? It says easy to aggravate. Not good for Chase Claypool if you're trying to make this roster. Offensive lineman Edwards. We have another Edwards, by the way. He has a concussion, at least 1 week minimum. And then Matt Milano got a vet rest. So those are the injuries going in to day 5 camp. Now I got the highlights. Let's get to the highlights, and then we'll talk some more after these highlights. Because I know, that's what y'all waiting on. Okay. I don't know who that lady was. Obviously, I don't. But boy, her voice really rang out there. We're gonna beat the Chiefs. They're doing it this year. Hey, way to go, man. I'm sure Josh is like, yeah, I know. We hear that, I want to believe that. I do. I say it every year. And let's hope this is the year that we finally figure that Chiefs team out. When we see them in the playoffs, regular season, it's like we're fine. We're fine. We could beat the Chiefs in the regular season, no problem. Right? It seems, but playoffs is where we have no idea. We have no idea who they are. We seem to lose our ways when we play the Chiefs in the playoffs. The regular season, not a problem. All right, here we go. Let's continue. Man, I wish I was in Buffalo. I'd definitely be going to some of these practices.
I'm deferring to.
Got the big defensive linemen doing the drills here. I know Bobby Babbage. From what I heard today, or really since training camp started, Bobby Babbage has been just, man, he's on another level as far as like just being aggressive, just really, pumping these players up, extra motivation, whatever it takes. But I guess Bobby Babbage has been very vocal and just a lot of energy coming from Bobby Babbage. What that tells me is, one, he wants to keep that DC job, that gig, and he wants to prove to McDermott that he made the right decision by letting him be the DC and hopefully letting him call the plays, because that's still, McDermott still hasn't really said if Bobby Babbage or him will call the plays in 2024 for defense. Let's hope it's Babbage, because I feel like McDermott can be a better head coach without having to worry about calling plays on defense as well. But yeah, man, getting these dudes ready, man. Working these defensive players, man. Which is good, because, guys, where do we fail the most in the playoffs? Defense. Defense has let us down every single playoff run that we've had. So, Josh Allen, our boy, going to who? Dawson Knox right there. A little Kincaid. So, yeah, a little Kincaid Knox tight end action there. So, Babbage again hyping up the troops. Wanting the defense to show out today. First padded practice. Getting them boys ready. There's Josh again. Couldn't tell who. Let's see who that was. Maybe Shavers? Gucci Gang. I can't believe they're playing that. Yeah, that was Tyrell Shavers. I better mute that. You don't want Mystical suing me from prison. He's in prison, by the way. Oh, better mute it again. It's not over yet. There's Big Ed. I don't know. Gucci Gang song guy might come after me. A little pump. I hope I don't get copyrighted for Little Pump's.
First NFL training camp pads came on.
Little Pump's hit song Gucci Gang.
Obviously.
All right, I'm sorry. Let me.
On today. How do you feel like you're acclimating thus far?
Yeah, obviously everything's a process, right? So, I mean, you take step after step. First it was,
So, Carter, our rookie.
TAs and mandatory mini camp. Now we're in camp. So, same goes with that, and same goes with phases. So you got to transition back out the t-shirts and back in real football mode.
So you got in a little scrap with Alex Anderson yesterday. Is that a part of training camp and just trying to prove yourself out here?
Yeah, I mean, it's just football. I mean, it doesn't have anything to do with prove myself or anything. It happens every training camp. Alex my guy, and it's nothing personal. I just think about football is like nothing personal.
What are some of your focuses moving forward here? What are some of the...
By the way, sorry to we'll continue with the interview, but yeah, he got into it on Sunday with Alex Anderson. It was quickly broken up, but listen, guys, that's nothing. Today there was a little bit of a scuffle. But that's nothing. As this camp goes on, and these players get sick of hitting each other, you're going to see more fights, more tensions. But that's normal. That's in every single camp around the NFL, guys. So these guys are fighting, man, fighting for roster spots, and things get chippy.
Things that you think you need to work on in order to earn your role.
Yeah, I mean, so same thing when pass come on, just that pad level, that consistency, that pop, getting back in really that football mode, that football shape, and being ready to go. Anything
surprised you so far with this training camp?
Not really, honestly. I mean, at the end of the day, football's football. Obviously, these guys are a little bit faster, a lot smarter. So, I mean, that's probably the biggest difference, but it's football at the end of the day.
How about the interaction with the fans? I saw you with the Water Buffalo hat on the other day. How's that been?
Yeah, no, it's cool. It's awesome. I mean, great people here everywhere, and they show nothing but love since I got here. So, it's pretty cool to be around.
I really like Dwayne Carter, man. I think he has an opportunity to be a good player in the NFL. I don't know about a star player, but but I feel like a rotational depth guy. He definitely could stick around the NFL and contribute to this team as well. And who knows? Maybe he can be a starter one day. But he's not going to start this year. But it's good to see him pushing himself. And like I said, I like him, man. I like his personality. I like what he did over at Duke. So we'll see what happens with Dwayne Carter. Oh, there's the fight. I got to mute it because of the music, but you see that guy hit the ground? Let's go back to it. So this is the scuffle that happened today. Somebody lands on the ground there. Right there. Looks like a smaller player. I'm not sure who that was. But yeah, man, listen, guys, it's going to happen. I wouldn't worry about it. As long as Josh Allen's not in the middle of it, I'm good. Keep him out of any fights. You don't want anybody rolling up on Allen's leg.
What's up, buddy? Take some knuckles? Give him some knuckles.
There's Josh signing autographs, of course, for the kids. That's what he does.
You put your 17 on there.
Say thank you very much.
Like they may not like truly understand what's going on. Like the young kids are appreciate it right now, but when they get older, and still have that football or that jersey that was signed, they're going to remember that day because these are future Bills Mafia, right? They're not diehard yet. They're still young. They're still learning the game, but man, as they get older, they're going to remember this day. They're going to go back and look back and be, man, I met Josh Allen real quick. And not only that, it's on video, right? When you were little, pretty damn cool, man. Like I never had an opportunity like that, to meet a superstar athlete when I was young and have that story to be told. I just never did. So awesome. These kids, man, it's awesome. When they grow up, like I said, to have this as a memory to look back on. And by the way, Allen providing that for them as well. Like Allen doesn't need to go around and give it's almost like he does it. He tries to give everyone an autograph. Obviously, he can't give every single person in the stadium or, at the practice, but he gives a lot of autographs. He takes a lot of time out to do this.
Thank you, Josh. Appreciate it.
Always. You gotta
Kyrie Elam.
You gotta love the physicality side of it from the defensive standpoint, and just fly around.
What's it like for you guys? Because they're running down the field, going in the end zone. You can't hit them. You can't tackle them. Everybody's cheering when that happens.
Yeah.
How do you deal with that?
With them scoring?
Yeah, when you could make a play on them, and
you gotta pull up a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't think you don't get used to that. You know what I mean? It still hurts your nerves. You know what I mean? You don't like to see the offense move the ball at all, but it's a part of the game. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta continue to do what's asked of you. You know what I'm saying? You can't bring guys to the ground. You know what I'm saying? You gotta stay up, and be a good teammate. But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? You try your best for that not to happen.
Maybe this is silly. I'm just going to ask you. You seem different with the number 5. Do you feel different out there?
Of course. I was born with this number. I grew up my whole life number 5 with elementary, middle school, high school, college. I just feel free, just playing forever. So.
You've had, some issues and trying to get your way back. I don't know where your confidence ever was, maybe last year, but whatever it is, from the spring into now, from us on the outside, it seems like you have it back. Is that fair to say, or did you think your confidence never waned? Your confidence in yourself.
I'm healthy, man. I'm flying around. That's all. I mean, I feel like I was always a dog. You know what I'm saying? I always can take away the ball at the high level, but now I'm just, playing free. You know what I'm saying? Better grasp of everything, and I just really, like I said, my confidence is through the roof, and I'm just continuing to just do everything that Coach Bobby and Coach Adai asked me of me, and just giving it my all.
It seems like your teammates have been in your corner all the time. There's a lot of pressure that goes with being the number 1 pick. And then coming into it, they react when you do something.
Yeah.
It seems to be, and I know guys do that, but what's it like for that, for you?
I love them. I love them to death, man. I want anything they need from me, I'm gonna go do it for them because I love those guys, man. They've been there for me and I've been there for them. You know what I mean? And the bond, especially my draft class of the guys, is something special. You know what I mean? I want all us to be the best class ever in Buffalo history. That's my goal for all of us. You know what I mean? And it starts with me having to take care of my business and do what I need to do to accomplish everything that I need to do. But I love the hell out of those guys.
And where do you think you are right now? I mean, in terms of like, it's you're getting reps at different times and all. Do you have a sense of where you are in this defense now, or is it just about going to work every day and then letting it play out?
You're saying knowing where I am?
Yeah, in terms of like what your role is going to be, what they'll want you to do this year.
Oh, it don't matter. Whatever they need me to do, I'm gonna do it. You know what I mean? I'm gonna continue to go hard, try my best to take the ball away, give Josh the most opportunities he can to go score or go score myself. And just be a great teammate, that's all.
You mentioned taking the ball away. What allows you to have such a nose for the football? It seems like every practice you're getting an interception, hands-on balls. What within your skill set allows you to be around the football at all times?
Just confidence in myself and my technique, and just having the attributes to go along with it, and just believing in myself every day that every play that I can go get the ball.
There's Curtis Samuel, of course, involved in the Bills offense, making a great catch. Yeah, man. I think Curtis Samuel is going to be something special for this offense. So that's it for the highlights for today at camp. Day 5, that is. First padded practice. By the way, shout out to Mike Catalana, Dan Fates, and Jenna over there at Buffalo Plus. Alex Brasky. Sorry if I'm butchering your last name, but they are the ones that mainly that do a lot of these shoot a lot of these video clips from practice. So shout out to them for providing us this footage so we can react and look and talk about. So today's camp went well. There was the injury to Ty Johnson. He went on. He left the field. Did not return. Cole Bishop got first team reps today. So I'm going over a little bit of the people that were there, a little bit of the reporters that were there. So Cole Bishop with first team defense during a walkthrough session to begin day 5. I know DeMar also got some playing time. Curtis Samuel. Let's see here. What else am I missing here? There was other stuff I wanted to talk about. So James Cook was back today as well. There's the Ty Johnson. He had an injury from a big hit from Terrell Bernard, and trainers tending to Johnson. So Bernard must have really cracked him good. And Ty Johnson, let's hope he gets back. Terrell Shavers, by the way, may take that gig from MVS. By the way, MVS has been, from all accounts, from the first week so far of training camp, has not looked good. He has not been running with the ones. He is, and the only problem with cutting him is they're going to lose some money on the cap because he has guaranteed money. But I don't think the Bills would care, to be honest with you. I know it sucks, but it's not a crazy amount of money, and I mean it is what it is. If you're not going to contribute to the offense, and Terrell Shavers is beating you out in camp, you got to give it to the guy that beats you out in camp. So right now, Terrell Shavers is looking really, really good. Is from what everything I've been hearing from week 1 all the way today. I mean, Alex Brasky here. Terrell Shavers continues to pop. The former UDFA wide receiver with a full extension catch on a pass from Josh Allen. Shavers working with the first team to begin team drills and making the most of it. Beating Dorian Williams in coverage. So not only is he on the offense, he's running with the ones. You would think he was running with the twos when Mitch Trubisky. No, they have Shavers working with the ones. That tells you a lot. And imagine MVS hasn't really even worked with the ones so far. So I'm just saying right now, not looking good. Also not looking good for Chase Claypool, a guy I thought was going to make this roster, but missing camp early, getting injured early. not good. Like man, you're trying to make a roster. You know what I mean? And listen, injuries happen, but for Claypool, he better hope that ankle or toe is not something that affects him long term during this camp, because he's not going to. The Bills will not keep him; they will cut him. And you know, I'll feel bad for him because it was injury related, not performance related. But it is what it is. Alex Ray Davis nearly stopped in the backfield after solid penetration from Daquan Jones, but the rookie running back was able to escape for good yardage. Solid agility on display. So yeah, Ray Davis, man, I'm telling you guys, he's a tough back. Like if that was James Cook would have went down, because James Cook is not that's not the type of back he is. He's not a physical type of running back. He can easily be taken down. He's more of a speed guy to the outside edge. Well, where Ray Davis can break a tackle or two because he's more physical, more physically gifted. He's bigger than James Cook. So we need a guy like that on short yardage, on goal line situations. So Bills Digest says DeMar Hamlin is with the second team defense during 11-on-11. Cole Bishop was running with the first team. And I heard Cole Bishop was running with the first team most of practice. DeMar, I think, got a rep or two, but yeah. By the way, the Mac I love Mac Hollins, and I honestly, I was wrong on him because I didn't think he was going to make the team, or I thought if he did make the team, it was going to be special teams only. But man, he's starting to really grow on me, right? And but the only thing is, dude, enough with the shoes thing. I'm just for the media. Okay, it was fun the first day or two. Oh, he doesn't wear shoes. It's funny, and the shirt, but it's bro, all I'm seeing on these news things every day is them doing a story on Mac Hollins not wearing shoes. It's I'm over it already. Let's get on to what he's doing on the field, other than the shoes thing. No shoes. It's getting to be too much, is what I'm saying. It's fun. I'm glad. I love his personality. But man, and that has nothing to do with him. It's as far as the news and all these national, media and local media covering the same no shoe story. It's okay, man, we're a week into it. Let's move on from that. Fumble snap with Allen under center. Connor McGovern has been iffy with shotgun snaps. Now a miscue under center. Not good. And I wanted to talk to you guys yesterday about that. I'm glad I read that before I scrolled up. Guys, that's concerning. It's concerning because over the weekend, he was actually during all of last week's camp, he had issues with shotgun snaps. They were low, they were high. Josh Allen, luckily for him, Allen got them off the ground, or it would have been a fumble. And now I read he had a fumble under center. Not good. Not good considering he's going in as the center, or at least we think that. But if he's having issues early on, that's a problem. That is a problem because we don't. Right now, Van Pran's not even running with the twos, I heard, which is really odd. So I told you guys, I was concerned about left guard, about Edwards, to see him as a full-time starter. Now I'm really concerned about McGovern. You got to hike the ball. You can't be fumbling snaps. You can't be hiking the ball, on shotgun snaps above Allen's head or on the ground. You can't do it. It's a costly mistake that will cost his team points or whatever, cost his team games. I'm concerned. I am concerned. And he seems super confident that he could be a center, that he was center. He was a center in college. He played center a little bit for Dallas, but right now it's not looking good early on. It's concerning. All right, let's but can it be, by the way though, can this be corrected? Yes, it's training camp. This is what this is all about. This is what this is all about, right? You got Cromer there, who's an excellent offensive line coach. He's going to fix that, hopefully. If he doesn't, I'm sure Cromer will figure something out because he'll have to. All right, let's move on. But yeah, man, not good. Curtis Samuel with another impressive day on day 5 at Bills training camp. Nice catch during one-on-ones and another during 11-on-11. His connection with Josh Allen continues to flourish. Him and Keon Coleman, guys, are really having a strong connection with Josh Allen. You know what name I'm not hearing a lot of in camp so far, and I'm really surprised? Khalil Shakir, who I thought was going to go in as the number 1 into the regular season, a number 1 wide receiver. I could be wrong. I've heard nothing. He's had a quiet camp. And I'm not saying that like he's had a bad camp, but I have heard there's no highlights of him. I'm not hearing anything from the reporters there. Once again, I'm not hearing anything bad, but everyone that's shining has not been Khalil Shakir. There's been no mention of him. It's been Curtis Samuel, it's been Keon Coleman, and it's been Tyrell Shavers. And of course, Dalton Kincaid. Right? That's it. And Matt Collins. I take that back. And Matt Collins. But the main guys, the main receivers that are shining the most is Curtis Samuel and Keon Coleman. And if you want to say Dalton Kincaid, who's a hybrid tight end wide receiver, fine. Dalton Kincaid. But Shakir, been quiet. I've heard nothing. So we'll see. I cannot pronounce this guy's name. Darrington Evans, and I'm sure I'm butchering it, has had a strong camp. Another long run. This one up the middle. He showed great patience before breaking at 70 yards for a touchdown. He has speed. He looked good last year. We winded up cutting him, but he looked promising. But how many running backs are they going to keep? That's the problem. Like right now, James Cook's making the team, obviously. Ray Davis is making the team. They just drafted him. Ty Johnson should make the team. However, he got hurt today. We don't know what happened. And this could be a chance for Evans to get more time in camp and maybe beat out Ty Johnson. It's possible. Do not lock Ty Johnson in on this roster. I wouldn't do it. I liked him last year. I thought he made some good plays, but he wasn't, if he doesn't make the team, I'm not super upset either. I didn't think he was everything to this team on offense. He was a good change of pace running back, but he didn't wow me either. So we'll see. And now he's hurt. First day of padded practice, not good. Thad Brown. And I think this is the same thing where he's talking about McGovern. Fumble snap between McGovern and Josh. There's been a snap issue every day so far, either with a shotgun snap too low or a fumbled exchange. Not good. And guys, once again, you read that right. Every day there's been an issue with McGovern snapping the ball with a fumble snap. That's concerning because I knew he, last week there was issues. I didn't know it was every day. And according to Thad Brown, it's been every day. Not every practice. Not good. Alex Brasky coming in. Kingsley Jonathan with a would-be sack working against Tylen Grabble, who has had a rough training camp. Yeah, well, it's going to happen. Listen, some of these guys are young. This is what the camp's all about. Ed Oliver doing the giddy. We saw that earlier. Let's see here. We already read that. Gregory Rousseau with the would-be sack, beating Spencer Brown off the edge, which is good. Rousseau has dominated that matchup today, from one-on-ones to now during team drills. Rousseau has been the Bills' best pass rusher throughout training camp. Excellent sign. that's something that all of Bills Mafia wants to hear. So great, right? Unbelievable. So yeah, man, everything that I'm hearing, like I said, about Curtis Samuel, great. Alex says, after a quiet start to training camp, Quentin Morris making his presence felt on day 5, several catches today from a multitude of quarterbacks. So I think he'll make the team, but once again, you never know. You never know. Josh, pretty good rollout throw to Keon, juggled a couple times, but did get both feet down before he went out of bounds. So way to go, Keon, for controlling that ball before he went out of bounds. Let's see here. Another incredible connection between Josh Allen and Keon Coleman. Allen fitted into a tight window as he has all training camp, finding the rookie along the sideline. Wow factor, says Alex Brasky. By the way, if you guys haven't noticed, that stadium is coming along. Man, I mean, it's looking mighty good, man. I cannot wait till 2026. Thad Brown coming in. Javon Solomon had a great pass rush rep and one-on-ones, but he has struggled against the run. Hasn't been equal to the physicality yet. And that was the issue coming out of college. And that's why he was where he was at in the draft, okay? A late round draft pick, because he's not good against the run. That is something that he's going to have to work on. That's something that the coaching staff's going to have to work on with him, because he's an excellent pass rusher. But you got to do both. You got to be good at both. So let's see what Javon Solomon, let's see how his game develops. It's going to this might be kind of a project a little bit for the Bills with Solomon. It might take a couple years to get him right, or at least better at the run defense. So we'll see. He's also undersized a little bit. So we'll find out when that happens. Let's see here. If I'm missing anything else. If you guys care about Madden ratings, I mean, I'll read them to you, but whatever. Like, they're never right. They got Curtis Samuel at 80. He's our best receiver. MVS at 77. That's going to change, because I don't even know if he makes the team. Khalil Shakir at 76. Keon Coleman 73. Matt Collins 73. Hamler 73. Claypool 73. Isabella 68. And then our best on the free safety and safety, they got Taylor Rapp at 76. Edwards at 75. Cole Bishop 74. Hamlin 67. Cam Lewis at 66. And they had John Elway, by the way, also says his biggest mistake as a GM was passing on Josh Allen, which, yeah, I mean, right. Alex Brasky, the Pats came on during day 5 at camp with tempers flaring, injuries occurring, and the pass rush putting on a show. All right, so here are some takeaways from him. Gregory Rousseau, is the man. Bishop back with the ones. Tyrell Shavers, his stock is going up. Keon Coleman, hearts all over, because Keon Coleman has been balling out. What else? And there were some scuffles. So other than that, guys, that's what I got for you in camp today, day 5. I hope you guys enjoy this. I try to give you guys a lot of everything, because not everyone is on Twitter or X, whatever you want to call it. And I want to give you guys the complete breakdown of camp. I'm sure you can go to any other YouTube channel, but I think I bring the juice, man. But anyways, guys, I appreciate you guys watching. Bills Mafia, I love you. And as always, go Bills. I'm out of here. Peace.